After that mishap of being called, I'll carry on from where I was. Right, the main theme and sub-themes of my film would be the protagonist redeeming himself from his past discrepancies that have landed him in this hellhole of an academy. There is, however, also sub-themes which guide the plot along. This is the triumph of good over evil and man versus himself. In the internal struggle not to compromise his morals and care to outside pressure to satisfy his longing for an easier, quiet life. I intend to film this on location in an old English manor building, as similar to the Harry Potter school building. This is imperative. Similar to the building used for the Harry Potter school building, it's imperative for the film plot. The mise-en-scene would be heavily focused on in this. The costume, the costume and the way the set is dressed is just as important as the actual building. So a studio, unless attention to detail is perfect, the film wouldn't look the same. Also, there are a lot of scenes outside, so it would be more efficient to film on location. I considered different locations, but I decided on a remote countryside location. I thought it would be desolate. It would give a desolate, isolated feel to the character. He would feel disorientated and alone after being completely displaced. Looking filming techniques, specifics and what I want. I would film this as a one-camera drama and make use of colour grading to make the red and dark colours pop, and the blue, white colours sort of drained and washed. This is supposed to emulate the protagonist's own feelings and show his mental and emotional disposition, as the red colours are promote anger, and the blue and white draining, washed out. The same shows that he's drained and tired of being put in this situation. The reasons for doing this story: this is a screenplay I've chosen to write purely for entertainment purposes. I had initially intended on writing a piece that's set to contrast social and controversial issues in today's society, but then thought, why? Why try and squeeze something like that into a short film right now when everyone does that, and we'll probably have more writers and research teams working on it, when I could write a short gripping tale which is purely a good watch. Like I stated, challenges I reached ethical issues. I reached challenges regarding to ethics. The age of the characters, as I've explained before, police and jail characters try them as adult, which may be distressing for some viewers. This is the best possible outcome, as it needs my attention building and making the audience feel the characters work. Parental issues. There are some issues raised with the boy's father that could be sensitive to specific viewers. Walk on. Just move the fucking chair. Parental issues. There are some issues raised with the boy's father that could be sensitive to specific viewers. Ruined lives early on. For most of the boys at the school, a life of crime and minimum wage is the best future they can hope for. Just surviving past 18 is a miracle. Any questions from the audience, please?
Probably, I would say that one of the most important questions would probably be, if you were to shoot it, how big do you think your budget would be? It would take quite...
It would take a lot for the actual film, because it's set on, like I said, I'd like to film it on location. But this would be raised, via crowdfunding, GoFundMe pages, or even I could have pitched to a studio, and ask for that. But I'd say it's, pushing $1 million.
Was this your original idea from the beginning, or did you?
No, I actually initially I had a social and moral. I had a film plan which would be explore social and moral problems in today's society, but then, like I said, why would I do that when I could do a film purely for entertainment purposes and it would be just as good?
Fair enough.
Anyone else?
Any questions, Sam? Who would be your targeted audience?
My target audience would be people. I would definitely aim it at people 17 and over. Whereas in this English, film standards wise, it would have to be an 18 or 15. No, 15 plus. Yeah. Or people who play video games or who played video games growing up would be my specific audience. So, yeah, my initial idea, I started with that, but I ended up developing it through video games. I went through GCA style things, and then moved on to this. I played with the fantasy, but I was like, nah, keep it more realistic. Anyone else?
Any questions? That'll be all, thank you.